Hey guys, Crypto Mike here with the mic check 1212. Is this thing on? Please hit the thumbs ups, the subscribe button, and the notification bell right down there in the corner if you enjoy my live streams and videos. Also, download the Brave browser. It's a very privacy-centric browser and it protects you from all the data collecting and ads that you're used to from Google and Mozilla and browsers like that. Now, if you don't mind them collecting a little bit of your data and paying you for it, then that's what they'll do. They'll give you basic attention token. You have the option to get paid. Okay, now go check it out. The link is in the description. Let's go. All right, now the subject at hand here: Zooko, Bearable Guy, Dr. Texture, and not XRP, not this video, but Zcash. Very interesting. Very interesting. We kind of straying off the whole XRP and Bearable Guy, partnership there. Now, I'm not saying this theory's true or anything like that. Okay, all I'm saying here is that there's someone with an opinion out there who's bringing to light. They're actually shining a light on something else, and there actually are a few different clues that I've kind of found that maybe Zooko is Bearable Guy. I don't know. We'll check it out. Let's go look. Okay. Let me show you. Now Bearable Guy's last post here was right here. Now a lot of people are actually enjoying this one because it has a lot of clues in it. It looks like we're coming out of a storm, right? He was looking at the sun, which is something that he said in his Lodestar 3. When the bear looks at the sun, he thanks God for this opportunity for people to buy XRP. Okay, now, with that said, all right, Bearable Guy definitely is an XRP fanatic and promoter, okay? But there also could be underlying clues as to another cryptocurrency that, without all this being said and looked at, I already think is going to do very well for reasons besides Bearable Guy and all this. But it's fun to look at all the connections here and I want to show you a lot of little things I've noticed about Zcash, Zooko, Dr. Texture's, thoughts that Bearable Guy is Zooko, the creator of Zcash. Let me show you real quick. This is Ken Lewis had to say. It's a 1 minute little clip here.
Interesting looking. So Coinbase is going to be, all the coins on Coinbase are going to do well.
Yes,
as far as price action.
Because they're controlled by the IMF and the Federal Reserve. Okay, so here, let me explain to your audience. There is a company that was founded by the New York Federal Reserve. It's now a private company. And 3 of their board of directors also sit on the board of governors of the Federal Reserve, including Larry Summers. And this company here, AXA Strategic Ventures, their CEO is the long-term chairman of the Bilderberg Group. So, and then they own Blockstream. Wow. The core software development company for Bitcoin. Now, I own software companies. I own this technology that we're talking on now. And I know that when you control the software development, you control the software. And so this company that was formed by the New York Federal Reserve, and 3 of their board of directors also sit on the board of governors of the Federal Reserve. They control Bitcoin. They own Coinbase. They own Circle and Poloniex, US Dollar Coin, Ripple, XRP.
Wow.
They give you all your news on CoinDesk, blockchain, Zcash. And they've got technology that it reads public blockchains. So they took.
Okay, so right there, that's the dots. That's one of the dots, guys. Now, Kent Lewis, he wrote a couple reports, and this one's fascinating, where he connects, he makes connections I've never seen anyone else make, and he does a lot of research, and he puts all his references at the end of his reports. I'll put this report down there in the link if you would like to. I'll put it in the description if you'd like to read it. Now, he's saying that Coinbase is owned by the Federal Reserve, the IMF, Coinbase. So anything on Coinbase will do well because they control the coins that are put on there. They give the okay for all the coins that are put on Coinbase. Zcash is on Coinbase, also XRP. Now, he's saying that they also own and control Ripple. That's interesting, right? They also own and control Zcash. That's interesting too. Zcash also was one of the only ones that is put on the Spedin app, okay, by Gemini. Now, Zcash is one of the only ones out of a few, well, there's only like 5, that are on Gemini's exchange right now. That means something big to me as well, okay? For the reason that they work very closely with regulators. They're in New York. The Winklevoss twins are very strong on complying with regulations. That's why they haven't done a whole lot yet. They're waiting for regulations, but I bet they have a lot under their belt, guys. I bet they have done a lot of work, and they just haven't rolled it out yet because regulations are coming. And they probably worked very close with regulators and SEC. Now, Zcash is on the Gemini exchange. Zcash is on Coinbase. Therefore, I think it's going to do well. Another reason I thought this would be a great time to do it is because Zcash is doing amazing right now, guys. It's #1 on Lunar Crush in alt rankings. Out of 2045, it's #1. Lower ranks are better? Well, it's got the best rank out of all of them right now, guys. All of them. Okay? My whole portfolio is red. Well, Theta went up a little. But guess what's up? Well, Xenon is up. And Zcash is up. It's the only Coinbase coin that I have that's actually up. Dash is up a little too, though. But now I want to show you this chart. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, check this chart out. It looks beautiful. I think I want to buy some of this, to be honest. Next dip, look at this chart. Look where it's going. It just broke a big resistance. And when you go out to the 1 year, guess what that's creating, guys? A big old Wu-Tang Clan symbol. You know the Wu-Tang W? That's what it looks like it's creating. Just like VeChain created a while ago. I could see it bursting out because it already burst out of this formation, okay? Anyways, it's looking great right now. I do want to buy more. There's other reasons, okay? We're going to go into the Bearable Guy stuff in a minute. So I looked up what's the difference between Zcash, Monero, and Dash, and there's a few different good articles, and pretty much all of them, honestly, all of them had better things to say about Zcash than Monero and Dash. There's a few differences, okay? Zcash is the privacy coin that Edward Snowden thinks has the most potential. Whoops. Best privacy coin, learn the difference. So the difference is, did I go on this one? No, I didn't check this one out. Hold on. This one's good. What does it say about Zcash? Zcash uses a different approach to become truly anonymous. Zcash works on a Z-SNARK protocol, also known as zero knowledge proofs. To understand this protocol more, read here. Zcash, however, has not implemented it yet as a default, which means they still have an open blockchain ledger, similar to Bitcoin. Also, to use this privacy feature on Zcash, you will need at least 4 gigs of RAM, which is a serious barrier to Zcash's mainstream adoption. But of course, the research is underway to make it more feasible. Whenever that happens, Zcash will be good to go. To the moon, as we say in the crypto sphere. So Zcash can be traced if its transaction is not concealed. There's optional privacy, which is why banks would like it. Okay, that's why regulators would be okay with it, and that's why it's on Coinbase. Okay, so now good texture. This is Dr. Feelgood, or what is it? Dr. Good. He's on Twitter. Where is it? Good texture. Dr. Texture. All right. He thinks that Bearable Guy is Zooko. Okay, and he has a little bit of a point here. It could be, but it's not too strong in my opinion. It's not too strong. Right here, let's see. He says it's Bryce Wilcox-Zooko. Okay, he thinks it's Bryce Wilcox, and he says there's a reason BearableGuy123 deleted all his subreddits. It gave him away. So he wants this. He said, Russian, why Russian? Oh, there's that Vitalik guy. Remember him? Aside from Ethereum, what's your favorite blockchain? And Vitalik said Zcash. He said Cosmos and Zcash. But Zcash coming from Vitalik, that's pretty good. Don't you know what's coming? And now he says he thinks Ripple will fail. This is just his opinion, not mine. I think XRP will do just fine. I think it'll do great. That's why I hold a lot of it. But he also, let me show you his reasoning here. Don't you know XRP will fail? Don't you know why BearableGuy123 was fond of aka privacy? He told you everything you needed to know. I guess he was posting a bunch of pictures of kids with their fingers. I don't know why, but that was Bearable Guy, early Bearable Guy. Okay, so he created BearableGuy123 and launched Zcash on the same day. Now that's dot connecting I like. Okay, and then as far as I know, he actually erased, Bearable Guy erased the date that he was created or something like that. His posts were created or something. I don't know. I think it's just interesting. So we're gonna go back and I'll show you a little bit more. A few more of his posts here. Two birds, one stone. Bearable Guy message. The black and white image was released by Bearable Guy via his Twitter account on February 6, 2019. Jed McCaleb was born on February 6, 1975. Brad Garlinghouse was born on February 6, 1971. That is interesting. Each bird represents a decoy, one being Ripple, the other Stellar. Two birds will be killed with one stone. I have known this for over 3 months. If you believe you can use this info to derive something new that I have not found in those 3 months, please share. The cracks are already getting deeper for Stellar. Their XLM network recently went down for over an hour. Yeah, you know, I've heard that over and over. I don't think Stellar's bearish at all, to be honest. There's a lot of FUD. There's always FUD about everything. Everything that's successful, there's always going to be FUD. Bearable Guy123 has reverted his Reddit birthday to the original October 28th, 2016 date, same day as the Zcash launch. A bit of history. Immediately after I first revealed this similarity, he temporarily shifted his birthday forward to October 29th. Another thing I want to show you, I retweeted it. I just tweeted it out. This one, and no one's happy with my tweet because no one liked it, but I don't care. Topic of discussion, Zooko might be Bearable Guy123. Zooko tweeted this out. This was a long time ago, June 27, 19. And I was telling you guys about Chainlink way before that, just so you know. That's when Chainlink was blowing up, like big time. By the way, you have to scroll down to find Zcash. And then what happens? The funny thing is that Zcash has a 589 right next to it, posted by Zooko, the creator of Zcash. So I don't know if that was a funny joke or not, but that was interesting. Let's see. May 18th, 2019, 589 is the 128th day of the year, 1028. Huh. That is interesting. Okay. I think that's a little reaching. He says, why do you think Stellar and Ripple are scrambling to build Starlight and Bolt privacy channels? Why do you think Ripple exec Chris Larsen is invested in the Elixir security platform? The age of privacy as a basic requirement is coming. Banks will not be able to send transactions over clear text. BearableGuy123 sent his warning. Jesters do not typically wear privacy protecting masks. So he has a mask on. Max Kaiser buying some Zcash. Honestly, guys, I do want to buy Zcash. I do think it's a hidden gem. No one talks about it. It's gonna be one of those ones that succeeds massively because it just is. It's already been okayed by the big boys. You know what I mean? For that reason alone, I want to buy some more. Plus, I've seen it pump, and it pumps hard, guys. It pumps very hard when it pumps, and it's very cheap too. Very cheap. Now, he also says intro to 589. Bearable Guy is a jester. He makes jokes and reverses things. For example, on Twitter, he changed his name to 321 Yogo Bearab, which is the reverse spelling of his original name. He applies the same technique of reversal when creating 589 end of year 2018. Now, the funny thing is, he says, notice the price of the coin at beginning of year 2018. The coin was worth 589 plus that day. That is interesting. If he did mirror it, and if he's talking about Zcash instead, if he's really just fucking around with people, that would be really sad. But it might be true. There's always the possibility. You got to remember that. Okay, keep an open mind, right? I'm not saying it is true. Okay. 589 also refers to a recent rule outlined by the CME group. COMEX Rule 589, special price fluctuation limits. To apply price fluctuation limits to certain metals and futures and options contracts. Price fluctuation limits deter sharp price movements that may, for example, be driven by illiquid central limit order books prevailing from time to time in otherwise liquid markets. They know a currency doomsday is coming. To ensure the longevity, viability, and trust in their project, they're going to back the JPM Zeke merger coin with physical silver. Hence why JPM itself is accumulating, stacking, and hoarding physical silver on unprecedented levels. I really hope that's true. That would be so awesome. The Heart in the Mountains riddle, released by BearableGuy123. Now, I haven't read this yet, so whatever he says, it's not my words, it's his. Released by BearableGuy123 on Twitter, refers to the JPM coin news released on Valentine's Day 2019, exactly 1 year after the 589 riddle. JPM leverages ZK Snarks, the privacy technology development by the Electric Coin Company, in their Quorum platform. JP and Zcash team are partnering to create a proof of concept implementation of ZSL for Quorum, which enables the issuance of digital assets using ZSL-enabled public smart contracts, Z contracts. We refer to such digital assets as Z tokens. Z tokens can be shielded from public view and transacted privately. Proof. BearableGuy123 highlights regulation in a now deleted tweet and again in the Christmas riddle. This article does not constitute financial advice. BearableGuy123 is a cartoon character and not a financial advisor. Circulating supply, ranked 22. I don't know. That's a little reaching. There's only 6 million Zcash circulating. Bearable Guy opened his subreddit in April 6, 2019, some time ago. Less than 24 hours after posting this article, He's now locked the subreddit again. As a few hours ago, the subreddit's now open. BEARABLEGUY123 claims to be at a cryptocurrency meetup in Texas. This one I like. Subversively false hinting that he is Bob Way. A lot of people think he's Bob Way. Brilliant damage control. I'll leave it there. His desire for privacy should be respected. I think that was a joke. Yeah, so anyways, right now, Zcash is doing great on the chart. He's saying Bitcoin was a phoenix, and it's something, there's going to be another phoenix born from Bitcoin's ashes. And there's other articles here. Get ready for a world currency, the phoenix, talking about stellar lumens. The phoenix will be and is inflationary. A few examples: Bitcoin, Ripple, Litecoin, Cardano, and Maker are not candidates for the long-awaited Phoenix designation due to their programmatically instilled hyper-deflationary monetary policies. Policies many would argue are permanent. So the funny thing is that, yeah, Stellar was designed with inflationary purposes in mind, and it did. But they just voted it out. A lot of people don't know this. They just voted the inflationary aspect of it out. Now it's not inflationary, guys. Okay, so they voted it out, and that was a few months ago. Jim Rickards has stuff to say about this here. Been a long day of teaching monetary economics to Digerati, but here goes. This is Jim Rickards. Bitcoin supply capped. Economy grows, so each Bitcoin buys more. That's deflation. Over 90% of dollar market is not base money, it's credit. No one borrows in deflationary currency. Bitcoin fails. There's a great irony to your point. Inflation and deflation are both detract from monetary stability and therefore utility. Zimbabwe suffered from hyperinflation, but the limited supply of Bitcoin points to hyperdeflation. Both are unsuitable for money. You don't need inflation to run an economy. This is, I think he's talking about stellar lumens here. All of them, Bitcoin groupies think fixed supply and deflation, more value per Bitcoin are good. They're not. With deflation, there's no debt market. Without debt, there's no liquidity, no currency. Bitcoin becomes an illiquid collectible. Even gold production grows 2% per year. I'm not easily shocked, but based on my experience at the CIA and what I've seen of Hillary's emails, I'm shocked she may be headed to jail. Anyways, so these are just, now it's going in a different direction. Zcash lacks a technical knowledge of mechanism. Jesse Lund said no longer holds. Jed McCaleb designed stellar lumens to be inflationary, experiencing 1% yearly, contrary to the hyperdeflationary XRP. So, you know, who knows what's going to happen, but I do think that Stellar and WorldWire, IBM using Stellar, I think that's big. You know, I think that's huge because they do have big partnerships with major banks, and they have for decades and decades. So that's going to be huge. It is going to be the people's money, I think. Anyways, I know this is kind of all over the place, but I just wanted to show you this, all this stuff here, since Zcash was doing really well right today, and it reminded me of this. So also too, real quick, another tweet. Brian Armstrong said, percentage of buys and deposits that are exactly the same size as a $1,200 stimulus check. Interesting, huh? So I think that's very interesting right there. A lot of people are buying crypto, and Brian Armstrong, the creator of Coinbase, has pointed that out. Anyways, guys, I'm going to let you go. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or want me to dive deep into anything else that was in this video, let me know in the comment section. All right, so hit the thumbs up or hit the thumbs down if you didn't enjoy the video. It doesn't matter to me. Whatever activity you do, it helps the video anyways. All right, I love you guys. Have a good one. Hodl strong. Crypto Mike out. Peace.